When you buy a house, you get a folder of documents about the transaction, the loan, the title, the disclosures, and then the door closes behind you, and you own a building whose systems, ages, and deadlines are, as of that afternoon, entirely your problem. Most people spend their first year finding out what they didn't know by being surprised by it. This is 4 PDFs built on one idea. A house is not one asset. It is a portfolio of dated parts, each with its own clock. The roof, the water heater, the furnace, the deck, the alarms on your ceiling. Everyone has a service life, an age, and therefore a date. Almost everything that feels like bad luck in homeownership is one of those dates arriving unannounced. So the book starts with an afternoon that improves nothing. Find the water shutoff and turn it, because a valve you have never turned is a valve that may not turn. Read the date off every smoke alarm. Clean the whole dryer vent run. Label the breaker panel. None of it is visible work. All of it makes every later decision cheap instead of expensive. Then you walk the house with a reference of 32 systems and write one number beside each. Not a condition, an age. Data plates, the closing folder, and your county's permit records will date most of what you own in a single afternoon. An age is the only input the arithmetic needs. Here is the whole engine. The annual reserve for one system is its replacement cost divided by its service life. That is what owning the thing costs per year, whether or not you spend it this year. A tank water heater, at about $2,100 over about 10 years, is $210 a year to own, not to fix, to own. Do that for every system you actually have, and the number is about your house. On the worked example, an ordinary 1,900 square foot 2-story, 18 years old, clean inspection, nothing obviously wrong. Its own components come to $502 a month. 1% of what it cost, the rule everybody finds online, says $332. And the split matters more than the total. The envelope, the mechanical systems, water, and life safety are must fund. They fail into damage, or they hurt somebody, and they arrive on their own schedule. Appliances and finishes are planned for. They announce themselves, and they can wait for a good weekend. On this house that is $279 you automate, and $224 you grow into. There is also a chapter that screens the job rather than your confidence. Does it need a permit? Does it involve gas, the inside of a breaker panel, or refrigerant? Is there stored energy or height? If it fails while you are asleep, does it flood or burn? And the one people miss? Would the failure be silent? 40 common jobs come pre-sorted, and 7 are hard stops. Then a contractor's quote, taken apart line by line. What each line is for, and what its absence from a cheaper quote would have cost you. 3 bids for the same roof looked $5,500 apart. Priced for the same scope, the cheapest becomes the most expensive and the ranking inverts. Nothing was hidden. The difference was entirely in what each company had written down. 4 PDFs you keep. No login, no signal, no subscription, and nothing to be discontinued. And they will still open in 10 years, when the water heater you wrote a date on in month 1 is finally due. Print the parts you use, write in the margins, and hand the marked up copy to whoever owns the house after you. The First Year Homeowners Playbook at ardentworkshop.com.